Hi everyone, my name is Julita Nengolan. So today I will present to you about the emerging of new words. Before that, we have to know what is the emerging of new words mean. The emerging of new words mean how the new word was born, how the new word was made, so we can use that words in our daily conversation. So, for the general knowledge, the study of new words has focused very much on the structural and the semantic change involved as well as on the gradual spread of words in a speech community. We all know that language changes over time and vary from place to place. They may change as a result of social or political pressure, uh, such as invasion and even immigration. There are various changes in English language, also like a new vocabulary is required for the latest invitation, such as transport, domestic appliance, and industrial equipment, or for sporting, entertainment, or and leisure pursuits. New words enter English from every area of life, where they represent and describe the changes and developments that takes place from day to day. So, how words are newly made. Language also changes the varies of light whenever speakers come into contact with each other. Two individuals speak identically, people from different geographical places clearly speak differently. But even within the same small community, there are variations according to a speaker's age, gender, ethnicity, and social, even educational background. With these different speakers, we encounter new word expression and pronunciation and integrate them into our own speech. So, even in our family has lived in the same area for generation. For example, me, I can probably identify a number of differences between the language that I use with the way my grandparents or grandmothers speak. So, why do humans keep creating words or new words? With an increased influences of the technology and the rapid speed of instant messaging, abbreviate words and slang are making their way into virtual words. Slang is often used as a way to appear friendly to someone or to show how to belong to the certain group of people or that you understand popular culture. And then social media is clearly having an impact on language which is commonly used. The words that surround us every day is influence the words we use and we have direct impact. Since so much of the written language we see is now on the screen or in our computer, tablets, or even smartphone, language now evolves partly through our interaction with the technology. For the specific knowledge, in this part we will talk about Indonesian language. The Indonesian language has absorbed many loans words from other languages, from Chinese, Japanese, Arabic, Hebrew, Persian, Portuguese, Dutch, English, and so on. Indonesian differ from Malay, used in Malaysia and in a number of aspects, primarily due to different influence, both language experience and also due to a fact that the majority of Indonesians speak others language as their mother tongue. So new word that might be more often see on social media. This is the new word that sometimes we see on social media is ally. Ally it's mean overacting, someone that yes overact, and then Chihui, and it is an explanation about that show happiness. And then gebetan, it's about when and uh, girls or boys like someone, so they call this someone this as this crush. And kepo, that someone is about want to know everything about us. And then is lebay, it's about uh, overacting. And then is nyokap, in our Indonesian language is mother, but in slang or new words is become a nyokap. Who mostly like create a new words? When we talk about who most likely create new words, is the answer is the young generation. uh, Children today who dominate social network use language they have made themselves. So this generation made the new language because they always contain with the social media. So that's why they create new language for their identity. How new words spreading across Indonesian? As I told before, uh, it's about social media. This because the social media, the majority of people are literally with technology, so that many people interact or communicate with others through social media. From the social media, there are other developments in modern era, namely language. Language development is created and spread through social media networks. Here the list of new words in Indonesian. For example, I took one example is ingin, pengen, want. In Indonesia before, uh, ingin is mean want, but as a new word in the young generation use pengen. So this word become a new word in Indonesian language. So what the purpose of the new words create? Young generation is dynamic. They are in the stage of searching for identity and recognition from the community. They tend to differentiate themselves from others to create their own unique identity. On the other hand, peer groups strongly influence their member behavior. They will try to meet up their peer group expectation to gain recognition. Therefore, young generation always identical with their own word or subculture. So for personal knowledge, am I use this new words in our my life, in our daily life? Yes, I use new words. Sometimes I use them when I'm sending a message to my friend. I use new words to make easier for me, so I don't have to type for long. For example, the new word that I use something like santuy, slow, it's okay, nggak apa-apa, or something like that. So, for example, the reason I use this new word is because my generation is used them too. So I use that words, the new words, for the acceptance. For example, it's different for me when I talk to the elder than me, or to my parents when I talk uh, to my friends. Sometimes I will use the new words, more new words, when I talk with my friends. So I think that's all from my explanation about the emerging of new words. I hope you understand and you get something from my explanation. Thank you. God bless.